Hello, we hope that you are having a good day. And today we're going to present our project from storytelling. Our team is conformed by Danytza, Quiroga, and Santiago Juárez. And we're going to talk you about the book Empathy Is. Okay, so first, I'm going to tell you our rationale. Our rationale is that the book we choose is very straightforward and it explains what empathy is and how to use it. This story can help develop positive attitudes towards culture. As teacher, it is very important for us that the student can learn and understand the feelings and help them express them. These stories is a useful tool to linking fantasy and the imagination with the child's real world. So we also have aims. Our first aim is citizenship, the diversity and the multicultural education that helps to teach the notion of citizenship and multicultural education, and also is to raise awareness of the diversity, including developing intellectual awareness, understanding the rights and the responsibilities, and also promoting equal opportunities and developing attitudes and values of democracy and harmony. The second one is to make cross-circular aims with math, science, history, music, and drama. The next one is learning to learn stories, that it's a means of developing children's potential as autonomous learners. Learning how to learn in the context of storytelling involves developing an awareness of learning and self-assessment. Okay, so we're going to continue to present the book Empathy Is.
Empathy is. Hello. Have you ever heard of the word empathy? Empathy is putting yourself in someone else's shoes. You try to imagine what that person might be feeling or thinking. Are you ready to give it a try? Okay, imagine. You start a new class. You don't know anyone, not a single person, no one. At playtime, you play alone. You don't have anyone to play with. There is no one to giggle or have fun with you. How would you feel if you were in those shoes? Perhaps you would feel sad, worried, lonely, anxious, left out. Maybe you would just want to go home. See? You put on someone else's shoes. You try to imagine how you would feel if you didn't know anyone or had to play all by yourself. Guess what? That is empathy. Now, if you were in those shoes, what would make you feel better? Someone could go over and say hi to you. Ask your name and share his or her name. Invite you to join a game. Suggest you come over to meet friends. If you were in those shoes, wouldn't you feel better? Yes. Having empathy helps you be kind. Here are 4 tips that can help you. Tip number 1, look. Can you see a person showing any feelings? Like, if a person's face is red, is he embarrassed? If a person's fist is clenched, is she mad? If a person has tears, is he sad? Number 2, listen. Stop. Really, listen to them share their feelings. Number 3, ask questions. How do you feel? Are you okay? How can I help you? Number 4, imagine. How would you feel if this were you? Remember, put yourself in his or her shoes. These 4 tips can help you practice empathy. The more you practice, the better at empathy you will be. And did you know empathy can work with lots of different feelings? You might have felt some of these. These are some of the good feelings: feeling thankful, loved, happy, curious, proud, silly, or excited. These are not good feelings that you could also felt: ashamed, jealous, scared, angry, worried, lonely, embarrassed. Can you think of any other feelings? All those feelings are okay to feel. You don't have to feel the same way. It is not about how you feel. Empathy is about how the other person feels. So, what are you going to do? That's right. You're going to put on your empathy shoes. You're going to put on someone else's shoes and try to imagine what that person might be feeling or thinking. You're getting the hang of it. Empathy makes you feel better, and the other person feels better too. Having empathy makes you a better person. So remember, put on your empathy shoes. So,
Okay, so here we have the lesson plan that it's planned for this activity. So the name of the book is Empathy Is, as you saw. It's a drama. The genre is a drama. The age level of the students is this from 7 to 10 years old. Well, the aims, I already told you, that is the diversity and multicultural education. Also, the objective is the student understand the importance of empathy and makes them realize what it is by processing new words and examples. Imagination will play an important part as well. Well, the explanation of the activities that right now I'm going to show you how children could do these activities is that the first one is to recognize. The students will cut some words of good feelings and not so good feelings, and when they have seen which is which, they will paste it on the corresponding space. The activity two is that students will write an anonymous story of one time they felt someone could have empathy with them, and if they didn't, how it could be if they have had empathy. The activity three, the last activity, it's a support group shares your story, and a support group makes students feel empathy with the shared stories. Well, the material used will be pages with words, glue, and scissors. Well, the times for the activities are the reading 10 minutes. The activity one will be 10 minutes too. The activity two will be 15 minutes, and the activity three will be 20 minutes. Okay, so right now we have the first activity that will be good feelings and not so good feelings. Also, it will be this part the of the page that will help recognize students where to put the good feelings and not so good feelings. So these little images will be cut it down so the children would paste it in the chart that we have here, the good feelings and the not so good feelings. So continuing with the second activity, we have the story writing. So children will receive a page with this kind of structure that here they will write their own story. Okay, so the last activity is the activity number three, that a support group will share your story, and as a support group, make students feel empathy with the shared stories. So this is how we're going to put in practice what we have learned about empathy. Okay, so I think this is all for our part. If you have any questions, you can contact Danytza or me through the institutional emails. So I hope you're having a good day, and see you later. Bye bye.